Bloodborne part, I can't remember. Part 11. Let's absolutely go. I'm gonna put my phone away so I can focus on the game. Oh shit. Nah, my hunter looks ass. Like, we nearly keep the night guard on. Just gotta find a good helmet. Nah, I want to see my face. Nah. Looks a bit odd. Like, apparently armor doesn't even do that much, so I don't know why I'm stressing. So what, I can only get it once? Fuck. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could only buy it once. I thought you had an unlimited amount of it. Yeah. So that's probably what I've done. I've probably, like, bought it and, like, fucking deleted it. Because I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. What would this look like? Pretty fucking cool, low-key. Just don't want to be able to see my face, bro. I want to see my face. Gascoigne's hat. Never actually worn his hat before. Pretty weird thing, specifically, but yeah. Interesting. Interesting enough. Oh, that's a cool fit. I just hate the look of that. I hate how it looks so thin. Because it has to stay in line with, like, a certain limit. I don't fucking know what the word is. But if I wear this, like, look, it's so much bigger. But if I do that, it looks so much thinner. That's not being fucking appreciated. I don't know. Maybe this is yapping. Yeah, that's like baller. That fits like hard as fuck. Yep, so if I do wear that, it does cover. Interesting. What if I wear the, Leash. No, they don't do anything. Yeah, that's tough. Like the big fucking forearms. That would be like armor or some shit. I don't fucking know. Cool fit. Okay, so we're up to Lady Maria, and we're up to One Reborn. There's no other boss I can go for right now, is there? It has to be one of them. I want to go to the Nightmare Frontier, but I can't. I can't access the Nightmare Frontier yet. Oh, great. I don't fucking like Yahoo. Like, honestly, at all. Least favorite area in the game. Least favorite. Don't like it whatsoever, but I'm gonna have to fucking suck it up and do it. Jail. Okay. I'm not sure why I don't like Yahoo so much. I can't really give you an exact reason. But you hit me through that? How's that allowed? Yeah, I skipped this area because all I was interested in was fucking getting the upper cathedral key. And I've actually got to go through the area. That's gonna be fun. Not. Okay. Because, yep. So I just bait the amygdala attack, and then that just kills them. Like, seems the way to go, eh? I hear brain sucker somewhere, and it's fucking gross. Holy shit! Amygdalas are so fucking cool. I'm gonna die because it says so. Get hit with a fucking Molotov. Great. I died twice to that. There's just so many of them, and the amygdala blast is just not fucking fair. See, now I wonder, can these guys see the amygdalas? Can these guys see the amygdalas? Because it would make sense if they could, right? This is me wondering. Okay, thank fuck. Fuck all of you. You all fucking suck, and you're all terrible. You all suck and you're all bad. Get this shit straight. Attention! I can upgrade Blades of Mercy. Oh, hey there, how you doing? So creepy. What is that in the middle? Is that just like their brain? I like that it's over there. I don't know, that's just, I like that. They're just like sitting there, they're just like supporting themselves. Where's your other hand? On the wall, because you can. So you just like chilling there. What is that? Is that their brain? I wish I had the fucking binocular. So interesting. So is that the back of the head or the front? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. They're making a sound though. It just sounds like a gust of wind. That's what it sounds. That's what they sound like. That must be their brain. That must be their brain inside that. Man, he's fucking looking at me too. So interesting. I think this suggests that the amygdalas can, like, don't have a front or a back. If that makes any kind of sense. Like, they don't have to face a certain way. Like, we can see one there with yellow eyes and it's blinking. But that one's red. If you look, now it's hanging off the side of the building. Now it's back to normal, and as soon as it sees you, like, I don't think it matters. Now it's just, yeah, it's just looking at you, because it's got eyes everywhere. I don't think it matters, and so, yeah, that raises a question as well, for me, because I'm only thinking about the amygdalas now, and you're, like, looking at me too. Can I go that way? No. Damn. Oh, that's the fucking amygdala that was shooting shit at me. Some of them can shoot lasers, some can't. Maybe that's what I'm getting. Because not all amygdalas shoot lasers. But yeah, that raises a question for me. Do the amygdalas, are they, so I know they're inspired by spiders, but does this mean they don't have a front or a back? Like, obviously they have a spine and everything, but can they just bend whatever way they want? Because, like, look at that arm there. It looks like it's being pointed upwards, but it could be, I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. The amygdala's entire eye is their entire head. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, that's really interesting. I don't know why you're just like a fucking meatball in there, though. And you don't have eyes. And I don't want to figure out why. But I feel like if you were to tell me, you'd just like fucking kill me. Nah, you wouldn't kill me, I'd just like die of the overbearing amount of knowledge that would just be plugged into my head in an instant. Oh shit. Alright, Happy G in jail. Oh my god, I might die. I might die. Absolutely no way that this happened. And I died. Great, didn't even make it that far, to be honest. I just died straight away. You're really creepy. At first I didn't really like amygdalas, but now I do. Like, I didn't really appreciate, like, the design of the amygdala. I just thought it was a bit plain. But now I can't, like, they're really cool. Oh, you're after me. Why are you doing that? Why are you, like, actually allowed to do that? Why are you doing that? You don't need to do that. Now I've got fucking both of you chasing me. That's such a typical death position. Just fucking look at it, dude. It's so gross. I hate Yahoo Ghoul. It's such a fucking disgusting area. Like, look at his leg. He's got a human leg on his leg. Like, his body's made of just humans. Ugh. Such a gross concept. I fucking hate it. It's like really weird body horror kind of shit. And it just, I don't know. There's the Dark Beast. Yeah, a little weird box as well. Like a sound box. You can hear it back here. But not here. Really weird. There's also something very similar to that in Central Yarnum. There's a very certain staircase in Central Yarnum right at the start of the game where you can hear Mogo's theme. And you can actually just hear Mogo crying as well. Which is quite interesting. That you can just do that. That just works that way. You're not fucking following me, are you? Boom. The hunters of this area scare the fuck out of me just because they're so tough. So tough. They're so hard to beat. Yeah, now you can just hear Mogo wherever you go. It's quite disturbing, but yeah. This later half of the game is kind of gross. Like it's the later half of the game gets really into it's more cosmic themes and Lovecraftian kind of stuff where it just starts getting about like outer gods and shit. I mean, like, look, it's really cool, it's really interesting, but I think some of the stuff that they actually do with it, yes, it's actually very as a concept, it's fucking cool. Don't get me wrong, it just kind of grosses me out a little bit that Yahagul is what it is. Oh, you're above me. It just kind of grosses me out a little bit that Yahagul is what it is. I think, like, there's a lot of areas in the game that kind of gross me out. That it like kind of grosses me out. I don't really like it. There's a few areas in the game that do this. Oh shit. How did I not fucking damage you? Just dip. Just dip. Just dip, just dip, just dip. It's not worth dying over. Oh yeah, and those guys are just fucking yeah, Yahagul is just fucking gross. Don't like the area whatsoever. It's just really gross. The lore is just fucking... See, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I don't like Yahagul. It's a very gross area in my opinion. I mean, like, look, I can put up with everything else that Bloodborne fucking throws at me. It looks cool. Holy shit, I didn't realize that one. And that one. They're literally everywhere. Oh, they're all looking at me. Oh, shit. Great. It's just got like some really weird body horror shit. That I just find really gross. Just like, look at the fucking statues. Like, Yahagul's this all body horror, and it's like really gross because that's the kind of stuff that kind of weirds me out. Some people don't like the amygdalas because they're like their head, like their actual head is like associated with some kind of phobia. But yeah, Yahagul is kind of where I draw the line. Just like fucking look at him. Yeah, behold the pale blood sky. Pale blood is the blood of the Great Ones. For any of those that are wondering. Not sure why it's called Pale Blood, but I think it's just... I would like to think that that Great One Blood is like actually pale, like just for like concept reasons. Okay, this is not... I went past it, clearly. This is not where I want to be going. Oh, so yeah, this is, I'm only seeing it now, but it's like really fucked. The moon talks. That's interesting. That's the way that is. But yeah, so it's just got some really weird body horror shit that I just like really don't like. That's not my kind of horror. It's kind of horror that actually kind of works on me, I guess you could say. Like, it's not something that I like. Like, it actually kind of scares me. Yeah. Fuck you. Oh shit, you're really fast. That actually startled me a little bit. Help me. Help. Thank fucking God. Okay, now we can kill that fucking guy with a gun. Who's protecting something? That's really valuable. I think it's like upgrades? Or just like a bunch of materials. Oh, it's a gemstone, isn't it? There we go. That's good. That's always very good. Yep, do what you want. I'm still curious on what those guys are. Like, there's certain guys that are just down there that fucking glow, and I don't know what that is. Fucking hell. So cool. So cool, too. Blood vial, blood vial. We just need vials, because we don't need, I'm getting a lot of upgrade materials though, that's always good. Because we don't need a lot of, how do I say it? We don't need bullets. We don't need bullets. We just need fire papers. And we need fucking... two hidden motherfuckers. The summon there? Yeah. I do it every time with the summon just because One Reborn's really annoying when all of his focus is on you. Not because it's hard, because he's very annoying. He's got like 8 million fucking arms. So... Alright, let's try to do this. Let's try and first try it, because I do not have the fucking enthusiasm for this fight. It's so cool, dude. Something about how the bells have been altered to commune with, like, keeping things alive. Oh, so gross, dog. Just look at it, it just starts fucking leaking. I can fucking smell it. That's it, I can fucking smell how bad it is. It's just human bodies upon human bodies. And it's fucking gross. You know what happened? You know what actually happened? The Nightmare of Mantis students wanted to create a great one to commune with the great one they discovered. So they stole Yahagul, essentially, and turned every single fucking person in the village into that. At least that's what I remember. Just run right past it. Yeah, and these fucking healing as well, which fucking sucks. But alright, now we can actually start doing some fucking damage to them. Let's go. Yeah, you can generally just do so much damage to him, it just stun locks him the whole fight. Shit. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking confident we're gonna win. Or not. Yeah, there we go. Nice. It's official. 350,000. He's got the church pick too. Nice, finally. Don't have to worry about him. Yes. First try. Sometimes you get lucky with him. He's a pretty shit boss fight. Like, he's actually just fucking bad. Like, I don't like how his boss fight designed. How his boss fight is designed. It's not actually good, in my opinion. Unfortunately. Holy shit, Ana de Armas is actually beautiful. Anyway, yeah, let's go back to upgrade. I want to upgrade Blood Tinge. I remember, yeah. Okay, what was I talking about? Can't remember.
Welcome. What is?
Oh yeah, how bad
Very well. Let me.
One Reborn is. Oh yeah, I can get 2. Fine. Anyway, yeah. as cool as the second half of the game is, it does suffer a lot from just not being great. Like, it's...
Very well.
Well... Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm fucking 200 off. All I need is 600.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me...
Oh, I needed 22. Oh, shit. Maybe not then. Maybe I just won't do it. Because I can do this now. Because Evelyn's really good. Evelyn is great when it comes to like high level blood builds, and that's what I'm just used to having, like used to using. My bad. That's just like something that I'm just used to having. Beast Cutter, I don't really need it. I can just buy it whenever I want. Holy Moonlight Sword gets me 56,000.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me...
But yeah, we'll go health. Why not? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the second half of the game when it like once you kill Rom, because Rom is like the good halfway point. Like that's like halfway. Like it starts getting into some the other themes of Bloodborne. Other than just like the monster aspect, the hunters and stuff. Once you get past Rom, it starts becoming about the fucking universe and like the whole knowledge kind of aspect and the cosmos kind of themes of the game, which is very, very interesting. I really, 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 really like it. It's just such a shame because the levels are really well designed. Don't get me wrong, Nightmare of Mensis, the area is actually fucking crazy. Might be one of the best areas in the game, in my opinion, just because of how well designed it is and how huge it is and how consistent the design is, even though Nightmare of Mensis is huge. Nightmare of Mensis is massive and it is all very well designed. Don't know what those fucking things are though. Apparently they're like other hunters' dreams. But that doesn't really make sense. It's just weird that they're just there. So that stuff in the distance is moving. Are we on water? We're fucking somewhere. Just like, what the fuck are those? Yeah, see, that's the exact kind of questions you start asking yourself when you get into the second later half the campaign. I was about to say the story, because so much shit just starts not making sense, because it generally requires you to like actually be kind of fucking actually invested and willing to understand things that just shouldn't really make sense. Those are really weird. I'm very confused on what those are now. I don't know, but it seems like we're in the center of them. just looks so cool. I remember, like, I actually couldn't play Bloodborne for a very long time because, well, not play, like, I couldn't actually play it. Like, I could. It's just I couldn't actually focus on it because I was so distracted by how cool everything looks. And I'm kind of getting over it, but I'll never be able to stop myself. Like, I just won't stop and be like, whoa, as many times as I fucking was. Like, I wouldn't just freak out over every single fucking angle. Like, oh, I don't fucking know. It does look cool. It does look very cool. Anyway, I need to stop fucking sidetracking. What I meant to say is, in the second half of the game, where it does end up kind of delving deeper into its Lovecraftian kind of alien cosmos kind of aspect, it suffers from just having bad bosses. Like, Rom is pretty shit, Blood Reborn is worse, Mikolash is just a fucking joke. Mogo's Wet Nurse is, like, pretty cool. Like, it gets points for being cool, but it's pretty easy. It's pretty fucking doable. Unfortunately, that area is just plagued with bad... That part of the game is just plagued with bad bosses. Blood Reborn and Mogo Wet Nurse get points for being cool, but Rom and Mikolash just... I don't know. Just shit. Just shit. There's very poorly designed bosses. And it sucks because the first half of Bloodborne and then the DLC, especially the DLC, are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Every single time I play a run of Bloodborne, I get to Vicar Amelia and then I just go straight through the DLC because I would much rather do the DLC than go past Rom. That's the only issue. That's the only thing. I would rather go and fight fucking Orphan of Kos than I would have to fight Rom. Because at least Orphan is actually fun and engaging. Rom is just a fucking eyesore. But yeah, my rant's over. I don't like the second half of Bloodborne as much as I do as the first and the DLC, not because the areas are bad, and I think it's poorly made just because the bosses suck. And unfortunately, that's just how it is. Second half of Bloodborne, the bosses for the second half of Bloodborne are shit. Just so shit. But it's pretty cool outside of everything. Take away the bosses, it's pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking cool. Now we're into the lecture building. Let's go. Alright, I know what I'm doing here, so let's just get it over with. This wasn't the room I wanted to go in. Fuck, you're creepy. See, that's the death animation you get when the enemy is like not actually real. Like when that's part of the dream. Like it's not actually real. It's kind of weird how the law works. Fucking hell, you guys are creepy. Because they're not actually real. What's this say? Master Willem was right. Evolution without courage will be the ruin of our race. Yep. I mean, you probably would start having thoughts like that when you realize that you are kind of bottom of the barrel when it comes to intelligent fucking beings in the universe, wouldn't you? I can hear a lamp. I'm just noticing the change on this armor set. Cool armor set. The nameless moon presence beckoned by Lawrence and his associates. Pale blood. Yeah, so Lawrence was one of the founders of the choir, I believe, or he was the founder of the choir. He tried beckoning a great one to make contact, the name of the emote, and that's how the moon presence showed up. And took advantage of the whole situation. 3/3 chords. Moon presence lore is so cool. So cool. And it's kind of weird because I don't, like... When I imagine, like, bosses, I don't think of the moon presence straight away. Like, I don't immediately think of the moon presence when I think about Bloodborne. Oh, that's gross. Just because I seem to forget how important the moon presence actually is in Molala reveal. Boom. So cool. Yeah, I tend to forget how important the moon presence is. I'm still not 100%. I'm still not 100% like informed on moon presence lore, but I know that the moon presence is kind of behind everything. Not because not because she caused it, but because she took advantage of it. So, like, we already had, like, the Ebrietta's problem with the blood and everything. We already had the Murgo problem. Did we? I actually can't remember. I know we already had the Ebrietta's problem. We might have had the Murgo problem. And then when the moon presence was beckoned by Lawrence, that's when the Hunter's Dream was created. Yeah, that makes more sense, because the moon presence's goal is to kill other Great Ones. Because when you, in Great One, like, terminology and, like, mythology and stuff, when you kill a Great One, you gain their insight. That's why when you kill Rom, you start seeing the amygdalas. Because you've killed them, now you've gained their insight. It's like sword logic stuff. It's very... like, it's like a power kind of thing. I'm trying to find a word to relate it to, but it's a very simple concept to grasp. You kill a Great One, you gain their knowledge. So if you kill all the Great Ones, you become the most powerful Great One. So this is what it's done. It's created almost like a very weird copy of the real world, where the Great Ones are stuck in it because it can separate it because of how intelligent the Great Ones are, it's able to do that. So the moon presence already is pretty powerful. At this point, obviously. So it's created like a weird copy of the real world, which is why some enemies, like enemies that aren't considered physical, you got it's really weird. It's really weird. So you've got the actual enemies that leave a corpse. Those are actual things. Those are actual people, like living beings, like physical. They actually die and have a corpse. Their soul is still in their dead body. I'm trying to word it, but I'm not doing it very well. Okay, so there's enemies in Bloodborne that when you kill them, they leave a corpse because they're real. If you notice that when you kill certain enemies that are directly tied to Great Ones or the Dream, they don't leave a corpse. They just like fade away into white mist. That's because they're related to Great Ones. That's why the brain suckers don't leave a corpse. That's why the guys in the lecture building don't leave a corpse. And I think there's this, like, in certain levels of the game, they don't leave corpses because we are in the Nightmare of Mensis, which means we're not in the Hunter's Dream. We're not in the Hunter's Dream anymore. We're in a completely separate layer of this world. Which is why all the enemies in this area will just fade, because we're not in a real space. I'm just trying to wrap my head around what the moon presences thing is. So we had the Embryos problem and the Beast Purge and the Beast Scourge already happening. Then we had Murgo happen, because the Scholars of Mensis went too far and they beckoned Erden or something. Wait, no. It's a bit weird. So Queen Yharnam was a Pthumerian queen that's the Pthumerians reside in the Chalice Dungeons. Like, that's like their area, that's their city. We just call it the Chalice Dungeons. I'm sure it was like Pthumeria or something, I would assume. When she got to the right age, it is sad. It is very, very sad. The Pthumerians had a direct tie with the Great Ones, and they beckoned Erden, who is the strongest Great One in history ever. He doesn't have a physical form because he just doesn't need it. He's literally everywhere at all times, probably. And Murgo is the son of Erden. So it's kind of simple how whenever the blood moon hangs low, a womb's blessed with child. Something similar happened back then with Queen Yharnam. That's why Murgo's born. But Murgo was born stillborn. I'm not sure if there's a reason why, or maybe it's just bad luck. I'm not sure why, if there was like a law reason or like a direct reason, or if it was just bad luck. Which is why there's a wet nurse for Murgo. Just trying to think. Because when a mother can't look after a child, they get a wet nurse to look after it. I'm just trying to think why Murgo is in a nightmare. Because, oh yeah, that's why. But I'm just struggling to find out why he's even here in the first place. So he was born stillborn and as a Great One because his father's Erden, like he doesn't need his physical body or something. But he can't move. He can't move. So what I'm assuming is, what I'm gonna assume is, I don't actually have any knowledge on this, but Murgo was born in the Nightmare of Mensis? Maybe? I don't know. But it's the reason why he's always crying, because he's stillborn. He can't move. And I think he's stuck as a newborn as well. Like he can't age, unfortunately, and I don't know why. I'm just not completely clued in, so it is kind of making it a bit harder for me to explain it. Okay, so somewhere down the line, something happened, blah, 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 to which, why, because I'm just trying to think, because Murgo doesn't have a physical body, because he doesn't need one, because his father is Erden, so he's already so powerful, so... So... It's like directly tied to Rom or something. So I don't know. Maybe he was just kind of just floating around in space or some shit. I don't fucking know. Can't tell you why. But for some reason, whatever reason it may be, Murgo was back into the Nightmare Mensis by the Mensis scholars. Because they wanted to make contact with a Great One. They wanted to trap a Great One. I think that was like their whole purpose. They wanted to trap a Great One and just experiment and study it. And that was Murgo. Murgo, obviously, because Murgo is like a fucking baby. Probably didn't know any better. Fell right for it. And did they... I think they, like... scared Murgo so badly that he had created the Nightmare Mensis, so he is trapped here. So like they indirectly got what they wanted, but it's shit because so in the real world, all the Mensis scholars are dead. All the Mensis scholars are stone. Because they made contact with a stillborn Great One. And when they tried to, like, I don't know, I'm going to assume maybe touch him or something, tried experimenting with it, they all turned to just rock. That's why in the Advent Plaza, the guy with the Mensis cage that you interact with in Yaha Ghul to come to the lecture building, that's Mikolash. They're all turned to stone because they tried communing with a stillborn Great One that they ended all stillborn. They all ended up stillborn. And I think that's related to how the Nightmare of Mensis was created. No, again, not 100% sure, but it's related to how the Nightmare of Mensis was created. And that's why they're here. Maybe they're like, maybe it was all a trap. Maybe I'm not 100% sure, but the Mensis scholars and Mikolash are all very much alive in the Nightmare Mensis. And for those that don't know Latin, Mensis is the translation for menstruation. So this is quite literally Nightmare of Menstruation. Yeah. See, this is where we get a lot of the pregnancy themes from the game. And the moon presence, she was actually silently willing us to do all of this. So, like, quietly willing us to do it because he can't do it, she can't do it. For some reason, she can't actually go into the real world or the dream. I'm going to assume so. There's like a limit. Maybe she's scared she'll just die. So she's getting us to do it. So And maybe the moon presence thinks that she's just at too much of a risk to do it herself, so she silently wills our hunter to do it for her. Yep, so since the very beginning, the reason why we've been going in a certain direction is because the moon presence is, like, secretly willing us to do it. That's why we're killing all the beasts, that's why we're killing all the great ones, that's why we're going down a certain path in the actual game. It's all secretly done by the moon presence, which is very interesting. So every single time we kill a great one, we make the moon presence's job easier. So every single time that we kill a great one, we get the power from it. Which is why at the end of the game, if you haven't consumed the 3 umbilical cords, you become the moon presence's surrogate child. Not sure why. I think maybe it's just because you've just done the job that she gave you. So she claims you as a surrogate, as a child. Yeah, but if you consume the 3 umbilical cords, it sees you as a great one. So it just automatically turns to, okay, I have to get rid of you. Because I want to be the only great one. If that makes any sense. But yeah, the moon presence is a really cool boss. I might get that ending for this run. Just because I have I have one so far. You get one from killing Murgo, and then there's a second one somewhere else. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I think that'll do it. I'm gonna get off. See you guys. Anyway, bit of a lore dump there, but yeah.